Welcome back, folks. Grateful here once again with another episode of the Vanishing Disappearance, or otherwise Gone Away, of Ethan. So let's. When we last left off, we'd solved the mystery of, well, why there were loads of traps in the forest, which bizarrely disappeared, as well as the unfortunate murder of a gentleman who had been run over by a train. So let's get on this, shall we? Soon as my... There we go. Welcome back, everyone. Grateful here with another episode of The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. When we last left off, we'd solved two sort of mysteries. One of why there were various traps in the forest when we first came out of this tunnel, where we started, and secondly, the poor unfortunate demise of a gentleman who had his legs cut off by a tram car. So, hopefully, no more murders? No more murders, game? Okay? I don't think the game's going to listen to that. Never mind. Let's move on and see what fun we can find, shall we? So, fortunately, we can't take the train thing with us. So we'll have to carry on regardless. And here we have presumably some sort of power transformer pole thing. But that is now without cables. Cables. Let's have a little nosy in this forest, shall we? Because our old man Ed would have come in from somewhere, I suspect, around here. The creaking of the woods is kind of ominous. Oh, how ominous indeed. As I'm literally just going to be running around this forest, seeing if anything else flags itself to me. Got a nice view of the lake, which we had crossed over. But so far, nothing out of the ordinary. Right, let's head on back then. I do have a suspicion that there is going to be nothing found in this part of the forest, and we'll have to just follow the tracks. Very well. So, the train has ended. At this point, it leads down that way. Quick nosy at these in case there's anything else that flags up as interesting. Okay, coming up to a sort of train station. Yep, definitely a train station of sorts. Ooh, just noticing the little bit of faded writing in the corner there. Do like games that give that extra level of detail. While that's something that not many would notice, there's always a nice pleasant surprise to those that do. path down. Control tower?
No trains have been through here for a long time. That was part of a pattern. Large pieces of this country were thrown away, doomed to become, and then remain, the worst versions of themselves. Beneath all that rot, dark things grow.
That they do. That they do. Okay, no, it looks like to be some... Okay, I'm a little bit confused. How are you supposed to access this? Because there are no doors on here. Even if it was simply a case of the door is locked, there's no doors to actually enter this building, and there are... At least I thought there was at least a window up there. Sort of overflow dam type thing. Ooh, is this a building? Yes, and it cannot be accessed. That's fine, that's fine. At least it actually has a door to it. Again, I suspect that is going to be progress, so I'm going to nosy this way. I'm doing it, so you don't have to. Unless you want to, of course, then I'm not going to stop you. And as I suspected, it's ending in landslide. Which, judging by the look of these rocks, has been that way for quite some time. I have a weird suspicion that these letters were written quite some time ago. That is rather picturesque. Get ourselves across this bridge.
I've seen every version of people hurting each other, hurting themselves, and we blame it on compulsion, selfishness, madness. I suppose the idea is, if you name a thing, you can control it. There are things in this world that cannot be named.
And even if you can name it, that doesn't mean you can control it. Yeah, so it's a very idyllic looking scene from here, on a postcard. Throw a couple of boats out on that, go and do some fishing. Now, I wonder if we're going to come across some other NPCs, or if it is literally just going to be a ghost town. I am highly looking towards it being the latter. Yeah. Dilapidated houses. I mean, wow, this place is actually on a slant. I invoke the bonus one, the one of voids, destroyer of ships and he who is feared by the winds. Hear me. Great Minister Focalor. Focalor? I wish to make a pact with you to confound my enemies and protect my possessions. Use the doors of confusion to cloud their judgment. Seal the path of the falsity and guile, and permit only those who would discern every true interior to pass. Aglon tetragram Vacuon simulaton Epheres tetragrammaton. Okay, there's a lot of words I'm just going to get mixed up here. Ending with an amen, which... Okay. Oh, bugger. Oh, I was hoping I could read those, but guess not. There's another door. I'm gonna search the room I'm actually in first before I start switching stuff around. See if I can get any clues as to what I am meant to be looking for. Nope. Okay, so get back down to the ground floor and we'll start from there. Next question is, where did I start from? Oh god, I've got myself trapped, haven't I? Oh, okay, so I can swap or ruin my men. Ah. So that's got a desk and a chair and just start looking through. Doing is I could probably have the house down entirely wrong, and I wouldn't know. That leads upstairs. No, we've already got one that leads upstairs. No, that's definitely going to be an attic space. I'm going to be running out of no, that can't be right. That would seem more likely. cool. No, that's not right. Oh, I think I almost had it. Alright, so let's have a look at the outside first, just to see if that's going to give me any sort of clue. Well, I can't walk around that edge. So, got 2 windows from the outside there. So apparently seem to have done pretty well in figuring out most of those. Oh, actually, never mind. So now I'm stuck in here. So that's right, because that's the edge of the house. Sorry, I'm just trying to see if this might give me any clues. I think so. Okay. Okay, now that's the upstairs room. Right, actually, we'll go upstairs fully first. I know because we can rule out at least one of these. Yeah. You, we know about you. You are 2 rooms which link together. So I know there's a chair and a desk in here. No, that's not right. I like the way that it's doing this. Okay, so let's go in here. I say we'll go all the way upstairs and rule that one out, because that's at least an easy one. Because I'm already in this room. You are on the header, chair and desk. Also no. Okay, so it's those ones out of the way. You, we figured to be this room. left? 2. Okay, now it's 3. Well, as I'm already in this one, it's definitely not going to be you. Definitely not going to be you. That will probably be you. Ooh, the confusion mounts. Right. Let's see, make sure first of all that I'm aware of what rooms I actually have in place. So you have got a wardrobe and a dresser in here. You have dresser lamp. No, you're not knocked over. You're just very, very, very low to the ground. God, I would not find that comfortable at all. Okay, so you are somewhere completely different. I have not been here. Shoot. Nuts. I was doing so well. At least know that one's you. Try and work you. No, it's not you. Okay. And then you dank room. Okay, so we've got a little stairwell in here. That's this room. So those ones done. On with you. That's you. There we go, getting there eventually. You are very obviously in the other attic space. So now for you. And I am trapped in here. Cool. White Jehovah, Keith Ahead, Lutheran. ABBA? I don't think that's where the band got the name from. I could be entirely wrong. Interesting. A gentleman who got very tired of his skin, so has removed it all. Frog, moon, snake, and a eagle, presumably bird. A magician once lived inside an old house and made potions that let him see the future. People from the village came to the magician's house and demanded he share his potions with them. "We want to see the future too," they told him, but the magician said no. The people from the village grew angry and burned the magician's house. But the magician knew that this would happen. He'd already cast a spell on his potion room. The house burned, but the room did not. The people from the valley waited, but the magician never came out.
Why are you standing there? You spying?
No.
No, huh? What the hell's wrong with you exactly?
Nothing.
You need to stop leaving your stupid stories around. They're freaking everyone out.
Kind of a shame. They're kind of interesting stories. Okay, that's the one that I already read. Blaze reveals moonshine operation. Yeah. By Daniel Josephson. Bayfield County. Ashland Township volunteer firefighters discovered an apparent moonshine still while battling a blaze in the woods off Old Ogden Road. According to authorities, the still comprised a propane stove and 4-gallon stainless steel pot, which was used to hold the whiskey mash. Based on the size of the still, Bayfield County Sheriff Hank Schafel believes it to be part of a small operation, though he admitted there could still be other stills in the county. Officers on the scene recovered a half-gallon of apple pie moonshine and 1 gallon of unflavoured moonshine. Apple cider and cinnamon sticks were found adjacent. Found adjacent to the still. The police have been unable to determine who owns the still. Sheriff Schafel said a cigarette butt tossed at the scene likely caused the fire. One going on by... There we go. NASA launches the ATS-6 satellite. Cape Canaveral, Florida. NASA launched what has been called the first educational satellite in Florida today, giving the United States a powerful edge in technology communication. The application technology Satellite 6, or AT-6, will directly broadcast educational programming to several countries, including the United States, Canada, India, and Australia. NASA believes the satellite will remain in constant contact with Earth for at least the next 5 years. Interesting. Ooh, I get to nosy around the rest of the house now. But yes, presumably this is where all the moonshine was being... Well, most of the moonshine was being put into bottles then, by the looks of it. Nothing with a bit of home brewing, so long as it's safe. And okay, actually, this house is not as big as I thought it was. Clearly, the magic spell is what managed to make it seem a lot bigger on the inside than it was on the outside. Thank you, Doctor Who. Well, that one did unfortunately take me a little longer than I was expecting to try and resolve. So we'll see if we can get to where the next mystery is, but we'll probably have to leave that one till the next episode. But let's see where we can get to next. Actually, this place looks interesting. There's also something down here that I want to take a look at. There are no buttons, I cannot use it, and I doubt even if I could push them that anything would happen. Never mind. Onwards we go. I wonder if I can... Oh no, there's the path going up. I was wondering if I can get there from another angle. Another one of these little buildings that I cannot access. There's a archway there. Here we have the second house. Oh! Now this is looking familiar. Now here is where the clues would have come from.
What did you do? What did you wake up?
Nothing! I found a room, I walked into it, that's it.
That's suspicious.
You can feel it, right? Something coming from the Vandergrift house.
I can feel it. Ethan disturbed the sleeper. He must be punished.
So this is the Vandergrift house and where the apparent sleeper lives, or lived.
You need to talk to your son. He was poking around in the old Vandergrift house again. Said he found some secret room.
Yeah, really? Okay, I will go talk to him.
So yes, if I had, admittedly, done some more nosing around before going to that house, I would have realised what room orientation I
They're
needed.
getting worse. They keep talking about this thing, this sleeper.
I know. What I don't know is if it's real or not. Travis, leave the boy alone. I see how you've been looking at him.
You don't even know, do you? You have no idea what's going on. You have to help us. It's the only way. It wants Ethan.
You're crazy. You've all gone crazy.
Oh, that's definitely foreboding. Wake an eldritch abomination, apparently you ought to be sacrificed to it. No dialogue in this room. Let's have a nosy in the last one then, shall we?
It's not my fault. I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
Ethan's family blamed him. Whatever it was he'd accidentally let loose, his family was convinced that hurting him would solve their problems, would soothe their disturbed minds. Whatever haunted the Carters was still here somewhere, in the wind.
Interesting. Well, that, I believe, might actually be a good point to stop, seeing as I apparently got more information out of this house than I thought I was going to get. So, I thank you all once again for joining me on this journey. As always, please subscribe, hit the bell notification, and like the video. That's always greatly appreciated. And I will catch you in the next one. Stay safe, take care.